There's too many of you on this team who think you're better than what you are.
Keep on the edge. No! Back, back, back.
Making it as a champion skater doesn't come easy. It takes years of practice,
Keep going!
hard work,
One more, then I'll be a very happy coach.
and dedication.
Yeah. Stop this. Go for it. Go for it.
But even then, only a few will become tomorrow's Ice Stars. This is the National Ice Centre in Nottingham. It's where future Ice Stars work hard to get to the top. With 2 rinks, it was built to honour Torval and Dean, the city's famous Olympic gold medal winners. And there are plenty of others who want to follow in their footsteps. Coming up, a major competition is just days away, but figure skater Josh is having trouble landing his jumps.
This is not okay.
It's really frustrating when you do end up falling.
A mystery illness threatens to leave Maddie's speed skating dream in tatters.
My breathing was really bad on that one. Although I managed to not cough until the last lap, it was still really, really bad. Really bad.
And Adriano finally makes a life-changing decision about his new ice dancing partner.
It was difficult because I needed to decide one, but I finally decided.
At the rink, there have never been enough boys taking up ice dance. And Ella and Chloe have struggled to find themselves a partner.
There's no boys, literally no boys. In Nottingham, there's just girls, and there's one boy with Josh, but he's skating with Ellie.
There's a lot of girls that are looking for partners because it's not often that a boy comes over to start dance.
But new boy Adriano has come over, all the way from Italy.
I had a dream. I would like to be in the Olympics and try to win first or second or third place.
Having had dance tryouts with both Ella and Chloe, Adriano is now faced with a tough decision, choosing between the girls.
The best thing about Chloe is spinning, and Fela, that he's very short, is a difficult choice for me.
Adriano and I both came to the same decision. From my perspective, it was who I thought was best in terms of height difference and matching ability. And from Adriano's side, it was who he thought he'd best get along with.
So who's a lucky girl, Adriano?
But I finally decided to pick Ella.
When they found out that I was going to be partnered with Adriano, I felt really happy and excited.
From Adriano's side, he got on really well with Ella, they communicated well on the ice, and it seemed like the best decision.
I was bothered a little bit, but not as much because they'll be good together because they're new and they could learn together.
I felt sorry for Chloe because I thought she was going to get Adriano because she's a better skater than me and she's been skating longer than me.
Chloe may have missed out on finding a partner, but it's not going to hold her back. So it's early morning training, as usual.
I'm going to continue doing singles, but I'm also going to keep my eyes open for partners.
Chloe's friends, solo skaters Lauren and Kirsha, are also on the hunt for partners.
So I do ice dance, and you can either do solos or couples, and I have done couples in the past, but my partners have all left, so I'm looking for a new one.
It's hard when you have a skater that is that talented and that good, and there's just not the boys out there for her to skate with.
Right, I'll leave you to practice for a little bit now.
Finding somebody that's committed to doing just ice dance is quite hard to find, but hopefully there is somebody out there that will be able to join in with me, because it's quite hard to actually do the dances by yourself.
I'd like to think that in the future they'll be able to find partners because I know how badly they want it, and I really want that for them.
When practice is over, the girls head to the local cafe for a well-earned breakfast and a chat about their favourite subject, boys.
I don't really have an ideal partner.
I do.
Go on then. I need a tall one.
A tall one. I think I probably just should be strong because he can't like be dropping me or I will cry. Yeah, so I'm not too tall, strong. I think I'll be kind.
The girls have got something that might help Chloe find her perfect partner. A dancing partner website that brings solo skaters together.
To research for some guys that's actually in your qualities, so like novice and stuff. So level.
Yeah, novice.
Minimum 4.9.
Yeah.
Sorry, what am I doing? Okay.
Got one.
I have one.
And he's
from Latvia.
Latvia.
I think you need to make a biography for this. Like, it's so easy to make it, and like, because then you can get in contact with people like him. Like, it makes such a difference.
Inspired by Lauren and Kirsch's advice, Chloe heads home to talk with her mum and set up a profile of her own. But not everyone's looking for a partner. One boy who's definitely not is British figure skating champion Josh.
I started skating about 7 years ago. I'm able to express myself in the way maybe I wouldn't be able to do in a different sport. And I think without skating, I didn't really think I knew what to do with myself, so.
Josh has moved up an age category this year, from novice to juniors, and is tipped for the Olympics in 2018.
I would say I do set myself very high standards. I mean, obviously, not everyone aspires to be an Olympic champion. That's something I really want to be. I know not a lot of people tend to set goals, but I'm someone that tends to do set very, very, very high goals.
To follow his dream, Josh has made loads of sacrifices. His whole family have moved over 30 miles, changing schools and jobs and leaving friends behind.
We moved like locations for this. We moved from Lincoln to Nottingham to come and do this sport, and we've put a lot of time and effort into this.
And Josh's full-on schedule also made it hard for his sister Chloe.
Chloe never had any play dates after school because she was always in the car.
It was quite annoying because it kind of wasn't my life as much as I wanted it to be. It was kind of all about Josh.
Now she's settled in Nottingham, Chloe has her own dreams to follow.
I do want to be an actress and be on like telly and films, and I always think, oh, I'd love to be that role.
Hello, mate.
Hi, darling.
And now they're closer to the rink, there's more time for normal family life.
Has everybody got everything?
Yes.
Yeah? Good.
It was really nice.
Yeah, it's very nice for me.
Good.
His aspiration is to win an Olympic medal, so he's making sacrifices because he knows that ultimately they'll pay off.
When we lived in Lincoln, we didn't sit down together as a family, only on a Sunday. That would be about it. I think it just makes you more of a family, which was really missing when we were just doing the commuting.
We've definitely spent a lot of money and sacrificed a lot in order for me to get to this point now.
Hopefully he'll make it to the Olympics and win gold. If he doesn't, then he's in trouble.
It's 6 a.m. and Josh is warming up at the Olympic rink, ready to learn a new routine. In 3 weeks' time, he has an international competition in Luxembourg, which could help bring him closer to his Olympic dream.
In my routine, I mean, I have 6 triple jumps, which are like the hardest jumps to do, and trying to do them all at the first time is quite challenging. I think every training session is tiring. There's never an easy day.
Very nice.
Coach Gauguin is an ex-Olympic figure skater and is taking Josh through his new routine with his tough love approach.
Foot was very high, no problem, man. Come on, just skating nice and beautiful with big speed, right? Come on.
One of Josh's best friends, Chloe, is also up early before school.
I get up at 6 o'clock. From 6:30 till 8, I'm training in the morning.
She's one of Great Britain's hopefuls and, like Josh, will be competing at junior level. She was disappointed with her performance in Luxembourg last year.
I'm feeling a bit nervous about Luxembourg, but this is what I want to do, and I want to be a professional figure skater, so...
Gorgen and his coaches have been training both Josh and Chloe for years. They've grown up together on the ice, so Josh has two Chloes in his life, his real sister and his ice sister.
I think if I didn't have Chloe as not only a training partner, but as a best friend, I think it'd be very hard to be as pushed and as driven forward as I am.
Very nice spin, all right? Beautiful spin. And you can little bit more pusher there, and we'll be like, how they did Lipnicka, you remember?
I felt like this session was actually really good. I'm happy about that because every time before competitions, if I skate bad on the session, I get more nervous, so I'm really happy that this session went like this.
Things are looking good for Chloe, but back on the ice, Josh is discovering that landing new moves isn't always that easy, no matter how good you are.
This is not okay. You're doing ideal jump and then just fell. Why? Look beautiful. Believe me, you're doing absolutely good jump. When he fell today, just because he was angry with himself today, you know, because something is not happened how he think. But this is good because he have a big ambition. I have to explain to him, without mistake, we can learn.
It is just annoying when you do fall and you're like, oh, I can do this jump, I've been able to do it for a while. So yeah, you just gotta make sure you get back up there and just keep going.
Not all the skating disciplines are about grace and beauty. Some are about speed, adrenaline, and power. Maddie is one girl who's faster than most.
It's pretty cool being a speed skater because you're going really fast on ice on these super sharp blades. I kind of like that because it's a bit unpredictable.
It's fast and furious, with skaters racing each other around the ice at high speeds, trying to be the first to cross the finish line. Ex-Olympian coach Maddie knows it takes a special kind of person to take on this sport.
People that carry on having into speed skating are a certain personality. They're like the competitive, they like speed, they like things that's a bit reckless.
You have to be very competitive. It adds a little bit of danger, which I like. Not sure what that says about me.
But her love of danger has come at a price.
I completely stopped skating for around about 6 months because I just couldn't do it without literally not being able to breathe. It just kind of cuts off and I can't get any air down at all and it's awful. And it's the worst feeling ever, and I don't like that I now associate that with skating, which is obviously one of my favourite things in the world.
It's an illness that can affect speed skaters who push themselves too hard, too young.
We had two skaters this year. We've had Ben and we've had Maddie, who's both struggled. They ran out of breath and they felt dizzy and they got no energy. So for Maddie, she'd struggle with her breathing. She would have like a panic attack. So she'd be gagging, so then she would just stand up and not finish the race, or they would stop the race.
She was struggling even to get through a 500-metre race. She'd do maybe 2 laps and have to stop because her chest got tight. She felt like she couldn't breathe.
Maddie's got an important speed skating competition tomorrow and needs to set a good time.
Well, I have to get 54 dead in order to qualify for international competitions. I'm a little worried about it.
She's not been doing anywhere near the number of training sessions she probably normally would do.
So in an attempt to improve her health and get the speed time she needs, Maddie's changing her diet.
I've decided to start a vegetarian diet in the hopes that it'll perhaps ease my breathing because of the healthier diet.
Tonight is our inaugural vegetarian meal, and Maddie's going to cook it for us.
Yo, Mum!
Put the water on to boil first, sure. Then you can put your tagliatelle on.
How much water do I put in?
A lot. And you need to be very strong.
I am strong! Oh my, look.
Don't put put it in yet. You boil the water first.
Oh yeah, you do.
She might be a pro on the ice.
I don't think I've ever burnt anything too... There was the incident...
Were you going to say that?
Yeah.
But in the kitchen, it's another story.
Look at the sheer beauty.
Very good,
of this courgette
I'm very
stalk.
impressed, Maddie. But you need to learn to read a recipe.
Oh my gosh! I can read a recipe.
Yeah.
First vegetarian meal cooked. It's time for the taste test. Looks tempting.
You get butter.
Wow, that looks really good, thanks.
It's actually pretty nice. It's pretty decent.
Hopefully, all those vitamins will give Maddie the boost she needs to qualify at the speed skating competition tomorrow. There's 1 week to go before the international figure skating competition, and Josh is pushing himself hard.
Most mornings I tend to wake up about 10 to 6 o'clock-ish. So we'll train before school and after school for 1 to 2 hours in the morning and then about 2 to 3 hours in the afternoon after school. Then on a Saturday, we'll just come in and train for 3 hours on and off the ice, and we'll have a ballet on Saturday. Training definitely doesn't stop once we've stepped off the ice. I mean, you've got off ice all the time. Even when I come home, I mean, I've got a treadmill in my garage that I use every day and having baths every night. Just your whole general life revolves around making sure that you're prepared for competitions, making sure you're training to the best you can be, because, I mean, Olympic champions don't stop.
Josh's full-on training schedule means he gets to leave school at 2:15 every day.
I won't be there for a full day of school any days of the week.
Now that Josh is working towards his GCSEs, he's starting to feel the pressure from both sides.
Definitely busy, trying to balance school and skating and then trying to get here on time, bearing in mind the session starts in like 2 minutes and still looking like this.
With skating and schoolwork taking up every minute of the day, it means he hasn't got time for a social life.
I would say I feel left out because obviously I still see them during the day at school, but I think obviously when you constantly, like, say on Facebook, they post like a photo or whatever and you're not there, and it's one of those things where it's like, I wish I could have been there.
All the hardcore training Josh is doing is starting to take its toll on his body.
Yeah.
Lovely. Would you like to take a seat?
Yep. Thank you. I do have an injury at the moment on my ankles. Obviously, landing the jumps has got a lot of weight, pressure on your ankles and your legs and your feet, so it takes a lot of toll on your body, so it's really important that we come here to the physio to look after it and make sure it doesn't get any worse.
Come in. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, as a mum, it is quite worrying when Josh gets these injuries because he can't train or he's in a lot of pain. And also you can see the swelling that he's got. He's moaning about it quite a lot. Ice skating itself is a really dangerous sport because they've got a blade on the end of their foot. And also, it's the only sport I know that they don't wear a crash helmet.
So have you been skating more? Have you ramped up the training a bit, or has it stayed the same?
I think we're starting to slowly increase the training again.
It's not meant to look comfortable.
I know. No, it does really hurt.
There's a section here which is neither tendon nor ligament, really, that has thickened, and every time Josh is putting his skates on, he gets irritated slightly when he does some of the more extreme twists and spins and jumps.
It feels a lot better already. I mean, it was hurting at the start of the session.
Josh's feet might be better for now, but competing at a high level at such a young age has its risks.
When you're only 15 like I am, to then be told by your physio that like your feet are not already like everyone else's, like I think that's the thing you put into the sport though, because obviously I've chosen to do this and I want to do this. So I just have to take on board when he says like, obviously my feet aren't the way they should be.
It's not only Josh who's experiencing the harsh reality of skating. Just days before they leave for Luxembourg, friend Chloe has had a massive setback.
I've injured my foot last week, but I'm not exactly too sure what happened to it. When I went to skating on Monday, it was really hurting, so they said to rest it for a few days and just ice it. Even if I miss skating for one day, I kind of start missing it.
An injury like this could stop her going to the competition.
It could be scary to think about maybe I can't go. Normally, if I had an injury like this, I would probably stay off for at least 4 days. But now that I have Luxembourg coming up, I have to go to the rink tomorrow, so I keep training still.
With Luxembourg just days away, all Chloe can do is hope her ankle recovers in time. At the arena rink, it's time for speed skater Maddie to prove she has what it takes to compete at international competitions next season.
Well, we're here for the competition and I'm feeling all right at the moment. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about my breathing, but if I start coughing, then I'll just try to finish the race and not collapse or something.
You've got everything. You've got your drinks, guards.
Yes, we've got everything.
Neck guard.
Yes.
Helmet. Ready,
We're
swell?
good. Yeah, okay.
Enjoy it. Yes. Don't panic.
Okay. A few worries about my breathing, obviously, but it's really hard, and I can never really go to my full speed because of it, because I just can't get the air in to be able to do that.
It's an important competition for her today because she needs her qualifying time for the star class, but because she hasn't achieved the time, she's now got to re-achieve it, which is a 54.
So let's find out just what Maddie's made of.
Go to the start. Ready?
And she's off. And straight into first place.
Come on, all the way! Come on, Ollie! Maddie!
But 2 laps into the race, there's a problem.
Go on, Maddie! Keep going! Keep going!
She's struggling to breathe as she crosses the line in 3rd place.
I felt awful going around there. My breathing was really bad, and although I managed to not cough until the last lap, it was still really, really bad. Really bad, and I still haven't probably got my breath back from the end of the thing. But I'm pretty sure my time was a whole lot slower, so...
Maddie's time was 56 seconds. 2 seconds away from qualifying for the internationals next year.
I'm really annoyed. I was going around the rink just holding on to it. It doesn't really do much, it's more of a reflex action, but I was just coughing and everything, and it was awful.
Overall, I'm really proud of her because she has persevered. To me, that just takes a massive amount of guts. I think the fact that she struggled with her breathing will have held her back.
I think it's been a life-changing experience. I think she's one of these girls that's a perfectionist, and I think she's had a big learning curve. But I think for skating, it's kind of written off a year.
I was 2 seconds off getting the time, which is quite a lot when you think about it.
Maddie's determined to keep skating and won't give up, much like ice dancer Chloe, who's still hoping she'll find a partner. She's sitting down with her mum to set up her partner search profile.
There's like 1 million on there. I take it they're all girls.
I'm going to say if there's any partners, boys that match my qualities, I guess.
Okay.
5'4", what was it again, 5 foot?
5.
No, 6.
Was it 6? Yeah.
Yeah. Then age 11 and 14.
Yep.
Search, skate, decrease. Wow.
Oh, wow, my goodness me. There's none. How'd you do it then? Tell me about it.
Do you meant to just fill in all my information about my skating? Just my competition records and my skates where I skate. And I want to mention how I would like to go to the British, Europeans and Olympics and that sort of stuff.
So you want to do competitive skating as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Level of Olympic standard?
Yeah, why not?
To Olympic standard.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And what qualities do you possess that would make you a good partner?
Other than I'm fabulous, let me think.
So number 1, fabulous.
I'm nice understanding, I've got good skills, we can help teach each other. I'm patient, not aggressive.
Yeah, if you want to put all that down, that sounds really good.
Okay then.
Okay.
So what kind of partner are you looking for, Chloe?
A nice one, someone that can skate and kind of understanding if I've got an injury.
A higher level boy rather than a beginner.
I wouldn't like someone who had to drag around with me, and I don't think I would like someone that he had to drag around. So someone that's either a level below or just a level above.
Success. Okay, that's all done then.
Profile complete, Chloe now has to wait for the dancer of her dreams to drop into her inbox. Since speed skater Maddie missed out on her international qualifying time by only 2 seconds, she's had a lot of thinking to do.
Being competitive, knowing that I'm not going to win these competitions, it's still quite embarrassing, even though most people know why it is. But the way I look at it, I'd rather put up with that embarrassment because it's still something that I love to do.
She's now decided to focus on the positives.
Hello! Hi! I've had an epiphany that I kind of need to branch out to things other than skating. And I would obviously prefer to be doing more training because it's something I love, but it has allowed me to see my friends more often. So I was going to wear this, but it's got a couple of stains on from my hair dye. I think it looks fine. It's fine. Yeah, I was thinking maybe this one because it's quite light and stuff. So yeah, I like that. I'm going to this festival with my friend.
You look nice.
How do you think this hoodie looks?
I think it looks good, yeah.
I think I might wear the hoodie instead of the jacket because it is lighter and I can wrap it around my waist easier. Okay. If I need to take it off. It's predominantly rock music and I'm really excited for it.
It's literally going to be like a load of emo music.
No,
not
emo,
that you like.
Emotional. It's post-hardcore.
Hi, Max. Before you go, money.
Oh, why, thank you.
Take it.
Thank you. Thank you. My whole life doesn't revolve around skating. I would say that it used to, but now I can actually have a social life.
Next time on Ice Stars, the under-16s ice hockey team take on their fiercest rivals.
You've got 15 minutes, yeah, for one of the worst defeats that you guys will have in your career.
Figure skater Kira is in for a big surprise.
Bend, keep your body straight.
And ice dance duo Josh and Ellie take their partnership off the ice.
No! Joshua!